Frank Grillo, aka Crossbones in the MCU, who's also set to play Rick Flag Sr. in the DCU, was recently talking about the difference between Marvel Studios and DC Studios, and he says this one, not so good, this one has it all figured out. Except what he claims here is the same thing that happened here. So if you've been following the story of Frank Grillo and Marvel, you know that he was hired to play the character of Crossbones, and according to all the reports and even what he stated, minimum of 3 live-action appearances and an additional 2. Now, the initial idea was, prior to Captain America Civil War happening, Crossbones was allegedly set to be a bigger deal in the third Captain America film, possibly teaming up with the likes of Baron Zemo, and continuing to be a threat. But when Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice was announced, they pivoted hard to, well, compete, and they made Captain America 3 Civil War. Everything in terms of what they were planning with his character Crossbones was thrown to the wayside. So recently, after he joined the DC universe, he's been talking up how much better the universe is and how they have their things figured out. And he specifically said that James Gunn and Peter Safran, the guys in charge of DC Studios, have everything figured out better than Marvel. And he specifically says that the reason that he feels this way is because when you appear in the DC universe, you are going to play that character in multiple mediums. So he will be appearing as Rick Flag Sr. in animation and then film, and he can always return to animation, he can go back to film, and that way everything is connected and you feel like you're not lost. Now, automatically, people pointed out the flaw in this argument because he returned to play Crossbones in animation. Now, I want to give him the benefit of a doubt and position it like maybe he's talking about how just the animated side of DC is actually going to matter and what if really doesn't. And if that's the case, you got to agree with him, right? Like, he's right. They got it figured out a little better. They're going to incorporate video games and animated films and TV shows and live action, and it's all going to converge onto this, one universe that's just building out a giant story and a universe where everything exists. That's cool, but again, they're talking about it that way, but we still don't have anything to go by that shows us that they've nailed this. So I get he's pissed about, the whole Crossbones thing, and look, anybody would be. You would be, I would be too. Imagine signing a 5 appearance deal and they're like, man, you get a little stint in the second Captain America, but wait till you see what happens in Civil War. You're going to be a big deal. And then in Civil War, they end up giving you the jobber moniker and you're quickly disposed of. That's not necessarily what you signed up for. And also remember, he returned for Avengers Endgame as well. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.